Hey there, YouTube. I just finished my last video, and I decided I'm going to do another one. I'll probably be doing a few tonight and uploading them periodically and everything like that because A, I'm bored, B, why not? So, I'm going to talk a little bit about the cold steel tomahawks. The ones with the wooden handle. If you guys are interested in looking at them, just go to cold steel and type in tomahawk and you'll find them. This right here is one of my favorites. It's the cold steel pipe hawk. As you can see, I've done some modifications to it. I've engraved and wood burned the handle. Yes, it doesn't look the greatest. It was my first time doing it. Whatever. I put runes on it. They don't particularly mean anything. I got a book. It said, family warrior, whatever. I put them on there. Doesn't mean anything. If it upsets you, I don't care. The leather wrapping here isn't just for show. Okay, you guys can see that. It's just leather suede wrapping I got from Walmart. The reason I put this on there is because I removed the hex screw from this one. All the cold steel tomahawks, when you buy them, they come with a fairly long handle. It's I believe it's hickory. And they're held in with a hex screw. And some of them are tight, some of them are not. It's kind of hit and miss. I removed the hex screw, at least from this one, from my Spike Hawk, and yeah, just those two so far, because if for some reason I throw these, I don't want the screw to actually gouge down the wood, which it did with my Frontier Hawk, which I'll talk about here in a second. They come in this really thick black paint, preserve, whatever. It doesn't really make it look great, and it kind of looks a little shisty, but you can remove it with a Dremel with a grinder tip. You can soak it in vinegar. I've heard some people say there's a few other different ways you can remove it. I personally remove it with this one and my Spike Hawk. I used rifle bluing. Actually, I got it right here. I used perma-blue rifle bluing to just blue the blade and everything like that, just to keep it from rusting, so I don't have to maintain it like crazy. I've used this axe camping many times. It's great for nailing intense spikes. I've used it for cutting wood and everything like that. It's really a durable blade. I've smacked this thing off of rocks accidentally, a couple times off of a steel barbed wire fence. And as you guys can probably see, I'm sorry for the camera, I'm shooting this off my tablet, so just deal. The blade really doesn't have any nicks. Alright, I sharpen this thing to a very sharp point. I can probably shave with it. It's not recommended that you have axes that sharp, but tomahawks, they can indeed be that sharp. Whatever. So, this is a pipe hawk, like I said. I cut a few inches off the handle, make it look more like the shorter version. Like you have, there's the pipe hawk with the shorter version handle. Spike hawk, as you can see, quite a bit longer. That's because I haven't cut the handle off my Spike hawk. Moving to the Spike hawk. Great tomahawk. It's got this really nice spike here. It's tough. It's durable. Mine's a little bent. It came like that. It's not from my doing or anything like that. I have smacked this thing against a rock, and by accident, mind you. And so yeah, it is a little bent, but that's kind of how it came. I don't know why. Don't know how. You guys can do your own research. Cold Steel has a ton of videos on these tomahawks. Again, with the runes. I believe that's strength, warrior, travel, and something else. Some of you critics are going to be out there, oh, that's not right. Whatever. Who cares? I also have a couple more back here, but again, with the leather wrap, I did that because, like I said, when you use these things, they're going to get a little loose around the handle. If they start getting really loose and they start really annoying you, you can take it upside down, smack it against something hard, and that'll set the blade back into place. That's what they're designed to do. With this one, I actually, even because it was quite a bit, the opening of the blade was quite a bit wider than the handle, took a little duct tape. If it can't be fixed with duct tape, it's not worth fixing, right? Okay. Moving along. The Norse Hawk. The whole and main reason why I bought this Norse Hawk is because of the show Vikings. Same reason why I bought my River Wilhelm sword. Also because it was on sale and because it's cool. Great, great tomahawk. I love this thing. The horn and the beard on it are pretty well identical. Really sharp. This one I actually used vinegar to get most of the blacking off. I did still take my Dremel tool and use a grinder to get it off. But for the most part, I didn't use any bluing on it. I don't know if you guys can really see the difference. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I'm not sure. With a better camera, I'm sure you probably could. There is quite a bit of a difference. I used vinegar. I soaked this thing for 24 hours in vinegar. And it actually makes it look very old. And it looks nice. I haven't done anything with the handle just yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to with this one. If I do, it's going to be the same as my Spike Hawk. But I haven't done a leather wrap on this one. This is actually pretty snug against the handle. I don't know if I'm going to really need to. I haven't removed the hex screw yet, but honestly, this really isn't even in all that tight. So if I were to have him throw it, which I'll cover throwing weapons in another video. There's a lot of different opinions on it. I have my own opinion. You guys like it, whatever. Again, a great axe, quite balanced. This tomahawk is really balanced, as all the cold steel tomahawks are. A real pleasure to wield and everything like that. Moving on, got my Frontier Hawk. This was the first one I bought. It wasn't my first choice. Originally, I wanted to start off with a Pipe Hawk, but they didn't. The guy I bought it off of, the same guy I bought my sword off of, the same guy I buy most of my weapons off of, he didn't have it. So I bought this one just as a test. I enjoy it. I truly do. I'm going to bring you guys cutting videos of all of these tomahawks, of the Wilhelm sword, of whatever else I can find to give you guys cutting videos, to give you guys different videos that you can use. Take it with a grain of salt. Take it for what it's worth. You're not going to hurt my feelings. This one. This is where I learned about the hex bolt. I threw this against a tree, and it hit about like so. So naturally, it didn't stick. It bounced off. But when I walked up to the blade, it was sitting about here. And that bolt that was holding it in, which was so fantastic, gouged right on down it. So if you're going to throw them, remove the hex bolt. Alright, throw a little bit of sweat leather. I mean, you can get it in a spool, just like so, at Walmart. It's really not, it's not like thick leather string. This is literally something that if it breaks, so what? You can replace it. I bought this when I bought my first Tomahawk, and it hasn't run out. So that's that. If you guys want more, tell me. I will do a video on each individual one. I will do cut tests on each individual one. I will do, as requested, as needed, and just as I feel. So, like, subscribe. See you guys.